Peace, everyone. Peace. I know I've been live for a few seconds. Peace, everyone. Peace. First time going live in this Facebook in this manner on this desktop versus from my cell phone, which I did a short clip earlier on my cell phone. So I see the live ticker moving, so I'm good. Again, peace to everyone. I shared a short video on my page. I'm going to upload this to YouTube later. I shared a short clip earlier sharing where I was at today. So, for the record, that information's in that short clip. I went to, I am on this personal journey. I am documenting it. Some of it I am sharing with the public, some I'm keeping for my personal record for my family, and definitely those coming after me. I went, so, and I need my notes. While right quick while I'm preparing myself, I am I've been taking notes. So from time to time I'm going to refer to my notes to keep myself right and exact, so to speak. I also have a more formal presentation that I've been planning to prepare and bring to my platform, Karmic Dynasty. So this information for right now, I'm gonna be live on Facebook and then later uploading to my YouTube channel, Karmic Dynasty. So last Thursday, and I'm looking for the date, I'm just looking on my calendar. Last Thursday, June 9th, I had a breast biopsy of my left breast. I've been having some pain, and I really thought it was related to my travels and probably how I handle my luggage and other things. So the biopsy came back. They called me the next day, Friday, with this positive result. So their diagnosis is breast cancer. They are suggesting, so there's a lot that's happened right now. I just came from this follow-up appointment with the actually where the care would take place, the treatment would take place. I went in with the mindset of it's like nothing y'all can do for me. You can continue like this the imaging so I can keep track of the size of this lump as it the cancer as it decreases and fades the fuck away. That's all they can do for me. Peace, Elmore. Yes, all is well. Everything is always on the well. So I go in here, and of course, first thing they want to do is take my vitals. All right, so I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna listen to y'all. You take my vitals because this that it's some places they can't take my vitals. Don't check me. Can't check me. So then they talking about my blood pressure high. I'm like, yeah, it's high. Yeah, it's high. I'm in here with y'all. This is like to me the hospital, them doctors is the battlefield. It's a war zone. So in me is the build up preparing for battle. That's how I've been preparing since I found out that they got this appointment. And on another note, right quick, as I share with these nut jobs today, if it was emergent, why I gotta wait a week, 2 weeks for this appointment? Why I gotta wait 3 weeks for the surgery appointment? Y'all ain't urgent. Don't try to increase the urgency in me. The only response y'all getting right now from me as far as some urgency or a red alarm, burn, is the fact that I'm in here dealing with y'all, and this is a straight war zone, which is a result of my blood pressure being high. But as I told them, this blood pressure 199 over 145 when I went in. When she came back to check it, it was after I had calmed down. It was 188 over 137. Like I told them, I got CDL, and with my medical examination physical, my blood pressure ain't up here. It ain't up there. It's up there because y'all in my face, and I'm preparing for what the hell y'all think y'all about to talk to me about. And the my appointment today was recorded. Part of it I thought I was going live, but the signal in them rooms be kind of crazy at times, apparently, because it did not go through and come out live. But this other one, I got the full of it, so I'm gonna share it. in part, but I'm just like, you want me, personally, you bring me in. I had someone with me, and personally, what I would have liked was for that person to walk through the whole phase and be with me. Now, y'all want to leave them in the emergency room and then take me back by myself to do my vitals. Okay, I can do that. But while I'm getting all this personal and private vitals taken for y'all record, you got the next patient coming in like this close to me getting weighed, taking their weight, height, and weight. Don't what? Yeah, I'm a yeah, as you're taking it and that cuff doing, I'm gonna be my blood pressure high, tramp. It's high. Yeah, it's high. No. Then y'all moving me around and all this talking. Just quit talking. Shut up. Everybody ain't the same. As I overall told them, y'all not gonna cookie cut me. You're not doing this, you're not doing that, you're not doing it. A, B, and C not happening. No surgeries, no medication, and no radiation. And we definitely ain't doing no chemo. So y'all can cross all that off y'all list. So I get to my room, and my body chemistry is like, I'm saying it, I'm calling what it is. It's off the charts. That's what I'm gonna call it. Body chemistry off the charts. I wasn't gonna take my jacket. I'm gonna leave my jacket on. I'm in here, took my jacket off. I'm undressing from the waist up so they can look in my breast. And this, no, that's another part. I was planning for that, but I'm just like, wow, is that me? Cause I don't wear deodorants. I don't. But today I'm like, oh, what is that? They got my nerves is on one. So let me run back a little bit and calm down. I just had to hurry and get this out. I get in the room, and then this. Okay, so the paperwork. So they sent this paperwork to fill out with all your patient history and stuff. Cause this is my first time at this hospital for this treatment for their care. And I'm going through filling out this paperwork, and this doctor walk in, this man, and I'm like, who are you? Because this definitely ain't the setup and where I thought I'd be. I'm waiting on this lady to come in that I'm familiar with named Jerry over the phone, who I'm comfortable with talking to, and in pops some man and want to start asking me questions. And he introduces himself as a surgeon. I'm like, what type of surgeon? He said, a plastic surgeon. I'm like, okay, but then he's asking me all these questions and talking about this blood pressure medicine. Like I told him, you can take that off the record. I don't take lisinopril. I have taken it in the past. It don't work. I'm not taking lisinopril. So don't even just X all that from the record. Quit coming to me with that. And then the lady actually who was checking me in, who did my vitals, who put me in my room. So I'm gonna backtrack to her. She was doing this questionnaire, and she was like, so your blood pressure is kind of high. You don't have chest pain? No. You're not having headaches? No, not like I was, not since that biopsy. Actually, no. You're not having blurred vision? No. Well, are you sure you're not? I was like, what? Do just this stuff y'all want me to have? Is then you be comfortable? Because I'm not comfortable. You keep asking me these questions over again. I'm not about to change my answers. I don't care if my blood pressure is reading high for y'all. It ain't like that all day every day. It's not a concern of mine. Leave me alone. It's my attitude. So anyway, back to this doctor being in the room, and he's going across my chart. He want to hurry up. This is the thing. My plan was to control the room. I control the room. He want to hurry up. I'm like, nope. You hold on. I have my paper and stuff. Hold on. And let me get my pen. Take notes while you talk. This shit they ain't probably used to. I don't get no damn mind in everybody's room. I'm in this room where I'm at, and I'm gonna get my pen and paper out. You gonna hold on, cause y'all been trying to rush me since I got here. I ain't had time to prepare for you. Y'all moving fast today, faster than usual. Waiting room, so you just wait. Hold on. Then I took my phone and I set up my Facebook Live, which didn't go live, so I missed that to record his ass. And he just sitting there trying to hurry and talk. So I'm telling him, yeah, you can continue to ask your questions while I fill out this paperwork y'all need. So I'm filling out paperwork. He asking questions. I'm like, okay, yeah, mm-hmm. And he's stopping. I think he at some point he got scary because he started stuttering. His body language was fidgety, and then he was letting me know he was studying under the doctor, Dr. Carla, who was the primary. I said, okay, so he's asking these questions, and I'm telling him what I'm not gonna do. He getting scary. I don't remember the rest right now, but basically he got up to leave out. And I was like, hold on. You said you're the surgeon, right? The plastic surgeon. So when we gonna talk about what you do? Oh well, we not. I'm just here to help. I'm studying under Dr. Carla. I'm just gonna be shadowing her on the, what do you say, the breast side of things, something like that. The breast side of things. I'm like, oh, so now I'm a breast side of things. Get the fuck out of here. So he leave out. They come in checking on me. I still ain't got my paperwork done. I still ain't undressed from the waist up. And so they end up coming on in. The Dr. Carla came in. I was told from the person who was with me, who can identify themselves at any time, I'm not in the, they right here with me. And Dr. Carla came in, was told apparently the plastic surgeon guy came in and peeked over her head, but he didn't come on in the room. He I'm not having it. But actually, the Jerry, the RN that I'm comfortable with talking to for real, I talked to her on the phone last week. She came in actually before the doctor did, and she sat with me. And I actually had, she gave me this packet. There's a lot of information in here, and I actually asked her if she could stay in the room with me while this doctor was in there, because otherwise, I think I was near just leaving out. And I know this lady, Jerry, has a lot of information that she has shared with me. So yeah, she was a great cushion between me and this damn Dr. Carla. And so Dr. Carla came in and she was talking about some options. And I'm actually about to, hold on, what I say? Okay, I'm looking at my notes. So for the record, my initial blood pressure when I went into the hospital today was 199 over 145. At the end of the appointment, Jerry retook it, the nurse, and it was 172 over 110. So as I told him as an example, my blood pressure ain't always 199 over some shit. It leave me the fuck alone. My blood, nah, leave out of here and go on my daily life is what it is. So right now I'm gonna play this recording from between me and the doctor, which later turned into me and Dr. Jerry, the nurse. Which later turned into the conversation between me and the nurse, the RN Jerry, because the doctor she was out of options with talking to me, so she had to leave the room. And right now, what I'm gonna do is check and actually make sure I am live. Yeah, say I'm live. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna grab this recording so I can play it for y'all. And I guess y'all can hear me or not. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this on my cell phone too, so I can hear it myself. I might just have to do this check myself right now. So work with me. Conversation between me and the nurse, the RN Jerry. Okay. I'm gonna grab this recording so I can play it for y'all. It's the loudest. And I guess y'all can hear me or not. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this on my cell phone too, so I can hear it myself. I might just have to do this check myself right now. Work with me. Right now, the doctor came in and she's examining my left breast. And so I think that's the your primary care doctor again on Wednesdays, correct? So I'm gonna pause this so I can see what y'all hear or not. I'm gonna pause this so I can see what y'all hear or not. Yeah, this sound like trash. So what I'm gonna have to do is create a transcript and come back and share what the conversation is about. Um, maybe can you play it over there and maybe I can hear it and you can pause it and think for it. Could when I'm playing back, maybe it was too close to hear. Yeah, play that out loud for me. Yeah, you can see and hear me clearly. I'm playing a recording from a cell phone device that I used in the examination room, and it was sounding all high pitched and frequency and stuff everywhere. So I'm playing it from a distance right now, and tell me what you get from that. Go ahead for me. Thank you. One of the things I don't know, I think you're maybe seeing that like clinic where you have over your head. Sometimes you'll see a couple different. It's kind of the primary. So I'm gonna speak what's being spoken just in case y'all can't. So that might be why and you just got started on the license a couple weeks ago. No, I do not. I asked him, and I told her, I do not take no blood pressure medicine, and I'm not taking one. Pause that for me. So right now the doctor is telling me on the chart she sees that I've taken lisinopril for high blood pressure. I told her, I just told that plastic surgeon doctor to take that off my record, which is the same thing I told the lady who took my vitals. If I gotta keep explaining and expressing myself and repeating myself, yeah, I am getting frustrated, and yes, then my blood pressure is getting higher or staying where it's high at. I'm frustrated. Y'all hear me or you don't. You care or you don't. To me, this ain't care. So no, that's not correct. Go ahead and sit up for me. I'm gonna do one more. Okay, so right now the examination's over. She's got me sitting up and doing this stretch thing, and she's checking. Yeah, can y'all hear this recording? Is it high pitched? What's the feedback versus me? So actually, what I'm hearing is me talking and explaining. It's a lot going on. So hold on, y'all. Yeah, they're not used to working with people who are intelligent. When I was in there, first of all, to give it, they're used to just giving people what they want them to have. Yeah, they can't hear the recording, so that's cool. I'm gonna do the recording, however this play, and I'm gonna just speak on it. And that's what I was picking up along the way. First of all, when the doctor, they are scripted. I talk about scripts a lot on my platform. These people are scripted. She came in with her spiel and her little cookie cutter. I don't do spills, and you're not gonna cookie cut me. First of all, she just say something, and I'll be like, "Hold on, what is that?" She in there with this piece of paper, writing on it, marking on it, talking to me, circling stuff. I'm like, "Can you write that on here? What is that?" She's like, and then she do her explanation because I interrupted her script, and then I could sit there, I could see her thinking like, "Okay, where was I at?" And she go, "Oh, okay," and then she start rambling. But as soon as I get that pushback, and I ain't just in here where y'all can push me around, I start feeling the pullback from her. I feel it. And she went on, eventually took her ass out the damn room. The first question I guess I have to. What? The who? What's the issue with the blood pressure? It doesn't work. So here the doctors asked me, what's the issue with the blood pressure medicine? I told her that it don't work. It don't work. Last time I was on blood pressure medicine was 10 years ago. I started out on hydrochlorothiazide. They added lisinopril. They gradually were upping the dosage, the milligrams of the lisinopril, and you can hear the recording, Sister Newt. They were upping the doses of the lisinopril, but my blood pressure was staying high still. So I'm like, what the hell's the point? I stopped taking the damn lisinopril. So right now, if those two combos didn't work, and you're not gonna keep me on just the one, and it's gonna work. I'm not taking no damn medication for no high blood pressure. I can stay away from y'all, and y'all can leave me the fuck hell alone. That's what I'm going to do. 20 years ago, I was in with the hydrochlorothiazide, was my first medicine, and then they added the lisinopril, and then they kept increasing the dosages of the lisinopril, and it don't even work. We go tell my
All right. Well, we'll get back to that because that is going to kind of play into what we talk about in terms of our treatment.
Oh, it sounds like it.
Yeah. So you're here because you had the biopsy that showed the breast cancer.
So, Sister New, you can hear that this talk over here on the side from the meeting, from my appointment today.
So we're going to kind of talk about treatment for that. And so, as you know, you have a mass located kind of in this upper outer quadrant of your left
She's talking about the mass.
The biopsy showed something called a mixed ductal and lobular carcinoma. What that has to do with
mixed ductal inaugular lur. She gave me a copy of my path report. I had to ask her 50 million times.
Breast tissue, and all that means is the cancers usually come from that tissue.
Is this going to be your paper or mine?
You can have it.
Okay, you can write that. So right here, she's on here writing. She circled this spot right here and said that mass molecular word, whatever the hell she said. And that's when I'm asking her, is this your paper or mine? And she was like, oh, this can be yours. I said, can you write that word right here? You said, she said, oh, it's in your report. Oh, okay, bitch, you can't just write down what the hell like I asked you. It's all right. I still ain't. I'm gonna find it in here. But anyway, she's being rude. She's being rude.
Little stuff right there. You're gonna get a path report with that today. Yep. Okay. We can print that out for you. The other thing is they look at tumor biology, and so tumor biology has to do with receptors, or think of them like mouths on a cancer cell. Your cancer is estrogen receptor positive, progesterone receptor positive, and HER2 negative. It doesn't necessarily mean a whole lot right now, but it can.
When I spoke to Jerry, she mentioned blood draw to test the HER2. So y'all got some of my blood information to go ahead and make the results of that test.
You probably were talking about the genetic testing.
Yeah, HER2.
That's different than that. That's not genetic testing.
Oh, well, the HER2, well, they didn't have no results yet. So y'all must have got somewhere to get this. So right here, what I'm telling them is they mentioned my it's in my notes, at the house. My estrogen was the factors they use to determine and treat the cancer. The estrogen was positive. The progesterone, I think, was negative. And at the time last Friday when I got the call, they were telling me, or was it this Monday? It's in my record. The HER2, they didn't have results for. So, but today when they had to do a blood draw, and also for the gene thing, and I'm like, hold on, just the other day y'all ain't even had no HER2 results. What y'all do? Go get some part of my samples or cells or from somewhere, and now y'all got a HER2 sample, HER2 HER2 report. They scrambling. They getting on my nerves. They scrambling.
For that category. So if it didn't, I'll have to take a look at it. If it didn't have it yet, they do a stain initially, and if that stain is in between, then what they do is FISH testing. It's all in the same tissue. So yeah. So based on that, we'll talk about the treatment of breast cancer. So there's three main modalities for treatment of breast cancer. There's surgery, which is what I do. I'm a surgeon. There are medical oncologists who prescribe different types of medicine, and there are radiation oncologists. And in general, we recommend treatment in this order. The good news about the treatment is that the treatment works very well. And so Although it's a lot to talk about, the prognosis after treatment for breast cancer is very good. When we talk about surgery for breast cancer, there's sort of two main modalities. There's lumpectomy, which is just what it sounds like.
Lumpectomy.
The area of the cancer with some tissue around it.
They won't take it out. I'm not doing that, but I told her.
And there's this. Okay. I'm just kind of giving you the overview.
Now she's stuttering. Oh, you don't want to do that? Okay. I told her, I heard you about to say mastectomy out your mouth. For the record, I'm not doing that neither. That's what I'm telling her right now.
And I'm not doing the radiation, and I'm not doing no medicine.
Okay. So let me ask you then. So what is your goal in terms of talking with me today? And
you got some alternative healing options?
So we don't. There are some out there. It's not what I would recommend for patients because I don't think the prognosis is as good. There's a lot of clinical trials that have been done sort of talking about sort of benefits of this type of therapy.
I've seen no benefits to that therapy.
Okay, so right here, she wants talking about the benefits of lumpectomy, mastectomy, radiation, and chemo. I said, from what I've seen, there ain't no benefits. Talking to me.
Based on what? Do you have friends or?
Then she gonna question me talking about based on what? Just don't question me. Like I'm beneath you. Did I question where you got your report from? Don't come for me.
Based on the same thing you looked at.
Same thing you looked at.
Okay. Same category.
Okay. Same category.
Well, I'm a researcher. I study. Like I told him, I tour, I lecture, so I study.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Well, obviously it's your body, your choice. I 100%.
That's right. What I told her.
The goal for
my body, my choice.
To go over treatments that we know work well. To kind of review those with you. If you're not interested in this type of therapy, then I don't want to, waste your time sort of talking about that.
That's cool.
That's all. It's cool.
Okay. I appreciate that.
I appreciate it. Bye.
Well, you're not interested in sort of the treatments that we usually recommend, so
I usually recommend. So what else would you recommend?
That's what I recommend.
And this right here, she said it ain't what we usually recommend. I'm like, okay, so what else you recommend? Oh, well, that's what I recommend. I'm like, well, bitch, I just know I heard you say usually. So here we go with this intelligent word, Sister Nuke. They not used to dealing with nobody questioning them and messing with me. They all had to start thinking before they start letting that shit come out their mouth. Oh, you usually recommend. Oh no, what you meant was this is what you definitely recommend. Okay, nah, I ain't fucking with y'all.
I would recommend surgery. Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know that, I can connect you with another surgeon. I can connect you with one of our medical oncologists, but it sounds like you're interested in therapies that we don't offer here.
Sound like it.
I told her sound like it. No, it don't sound like I'm interested. You're right.
So do you want to hear kind of just an overview?
So right now, this is Jerry, the RN, speaking to me. The one I'm cool with actually having a conversation with. She's asking me, do I at least want to hear the doctor explain out surgery, lumpectomy, mastectomy? Do I at least want to hear her out on the medication option? Do I at least want to hear the doctor out on the radiation option?
What she has to say about it all? Not that you have to do it. Do you want to hear about kind of what her standard recommendation would be?
She already told me that.
I told her she already told me that. So what y'all want? Because what I'm refusing right now is for them to create an image, a picture of what shit look like. I don't need a step-by-step of what y'all procedures look like because I'm not allowing that imagery into my being. No, I don't want to hear your storytelling. My avatar rejects that because you're not removing nothing else from me. So some of that is why I just responded like y'all about to hear.
Some of it, but I don't think she's told you all of it. I mean, it's worth hearing it if you want to hear about it. Would that be helpful?
It ain't helpful.
Well, like I said, I don't want to waste your time. So
this the doctor.
What we can do is we can give her a copy of the imaging report and then the pathology report. Jerry will give you her contact information. Obviously, she's available for questions or sort of assistance. And, you know, if there's anything I can do for you in the future, I'm happy to. Okay. All right, and then I will pass a message along to your primary care doctor as well.
Peace,
I know
Cass.
you're meeting
Peace,
with them on
Catherine.
Wednesday. I will say, just as an aside, your blood pressure is high enough today, and I think.
So here go the doctor again. So which y'all can't work with, you want to go back, fall back on the blood pressure. If y'all don't quit playing, quit talking to me. Like I didn't, you which part of me you didn't hear say I'm not taking your blood pressure meds. I'm not doing nothing. Quit talking to me. Go to lunch.
You saw your primary care before that they would recommend you going to the emergency room.
Oh, I went straight to the emergency room.
So right now she's talking about my primary doctor, which I only got because you can only get a mammogram referral from a primary doctor. So I went and got a primary doctor just to get the referral to check why I had a pain in my breast. So now she's telling me, well, you go back to your primary doctor. They're probably going to refer you to the emergency room. Bitch, she already did. And Tramp, I already went immediately that day, and I almost had a whole goddamn nervous breakdown because this Tramp talking about your blood pressure's high. I think you're having some kidney issues. I think you need to go to the emergency room. I created a whole support team. In that process, while I'm waiting to get dressed and get out and get across the street, my instinct, me went into autopilot. Create support team, not created, assemble team, assemble, because we already created, we already here. I assembled the team. They know who they are. A third of them is in the audience right now watching me. I assembled. They was like there. They was waiting, like they knew that we was about to assemble, like Avengers assemble. We assembled, and they was on it. I was like, this is what they telling me. This is what they, and they like, nope, we got this for you. Nope, you gonna do this. Nope, we got your back. No, don't worry about that. And that what is that word? With don't take it in illusion, and keep your mind positive, and don't believe the hype. I know the word about to be dropped in here in just a few. Keep your mind positive. Don't buy into the, what is the word? Don't buy into that bullshit. Do not allow them to paint the picture. Do not claim the cancer. Claim your health. Claim your life. Claim your well-being. What is that word? It's gonna come. But no. So I went to the emergency room just to sit there hooked up to the EKG machine. Look, if this bitch got me on high alert. If it was so real, why I'm just sitting there hooked up for like 2 hours just chilling? It's people in the emergency room screaming. It's people going down, carrying on. I'm like, I'm not standing here. This is bullshit. It's bullshit. I walked out the emergency. I unhooked myself from the M-Town vet. I see you in here. What's the word, the mental word to keep your peace and not be every fucking word abstract and let the abstract defeat you and kill you? Live your life. It's this mental. I can't remember the phrase right now. Anyway, I left out the emergency room. I unhooked myself and cut the fuck out. Went on and got this little primary care visit. No, that was her right there. So I went on to my biopsy last Thursday, got the results on Friday, and this where we at. So no, you doctor right here, Neil, talking to me today, you in charge of breast cancer. You in charge of the whole cancer facility. Do not talk to me about high blood pressure. Tramp, that ain't even your area of expertise. Stay in your field. Stay in your lane. It's so much I didn't say in there. It's so much I was feeling and going on. And right now I feel the release of it all. I needed to get this out.
That day, no, it's not being treated.
I told her, no, y'all ain't about to treat nothing. I've been to emergency room. Y'all ain't doing nothing.
There are a lot of options for blood pressure medicine. Obviously, that's not my field, but.
And they don't listen to me, so they don't. I guess apparently go get my medical records to confirm what I'm telling them is real. So they not concerned, I'm gonna continue with my concerns.
Okay, okay. All right, well, we'll give you a copy of that information, okay? You can go ahead and get changed and we'll get you out of here.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
So the doctor's gone. The rest of this time,
Yeah. Girl.
almost an hour is with the nurse.
Yeah.
What stage was he?
Yeah, can they tell me
What?
what stage is the cancer?
They can't tell you until it's they do surgery. There's no way to know that.
So all this talk, this is the biopsy, the results called in from Friday, the Monday call from this nurse, and this visit today. Nobody said nothing about what stage the cancer is. You see, it wasn't even on my to-do list. There go your smile. You missed the smiles early in the video, M-Town. You came in a little late. You on time though. You on time. But yeah, I'm like, it's shit apparently on my mind. But who was with me? They was like, well, what stage is the cancer? Y'all doing what? And she talking about, oh, well, they don't know. They would have to do the lumpectomy or the mastectomy to know what stage the cancer is. Okay, Sister Newt. Okay, y'all don't calm down.
That's how we stage it. It's the only way that they can do a staging of a cancer is when they do the surgery to either the lumpectomy, what she was talking about, or the mastectomy, because then they look at their breast under a microscope and with their own eyes, and then they give that specimen to pathology and then look at specific tissue.
That's crazy.
I know, but that's how, I know. I get that question a lot.
Is that just for breast cancer? Cause I'm gonna tell you a personal story right quick.
Yeah.
My mama had, I think I might have told you, she had some issues. She went to the emergency room. Now, unrelated to what's going on, because they came in the emergency room after the exam and said, you got stage 4 colon cancer. So what? Did they didn't, she was in emergency. How they know that? But they done took the whole biopsy. They can't tell me nothing. That's just something I would ask her. How was that? Matter of fact, I wouldn't ask her because if that's something that they already in practice of determining with one of the surgeries, then that's the answer. It's above her head where my answer would come from. That's ridiculous.
So they can do like a preliminary and say, okay, preliminarily you would be a stage 2.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's kind of what they do. But they don't give it to a definitive, you are stage. Colon cancer is different. They diagnose it different. The testing
Yeah,
is
apparently.
different.
To me, I don't know it's all cancer. And how the hell, and just like he's knowledgeable in cancers too. So to hear that they gotta do this to determine the staging, oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, so the person who was with me is familiar with cancer. My mama okay, y'all know what, right now I'm using this word worm parasite. It's the helminth parasite. I learned from Yaki Hickman. He got his YouTube Yaki Hickman Yaki Awakened platform. Now, this helminth worm, I'm substituting for this word cancer today. The helminth worm, this parasite, a parasite was in my mama. A parasite, at least twice, 2 different ones was in my daddy. My daddy is still living. He good. My mama a week later was gone. I got the example before me on what the hell is going on. Now, my mama for sure, I don't know about my daddy, but my mama for sure, acidosis and the parasite. My mama for sure, I was in the emergency exam room when the nurse came in. It's the emergency room. It ain't no appointment. My mama got treated for like high blood pressure, heart attack, stroke, and the dialysis type stuff. That's her primary history I'm gonna share today. None about no cancer. Never did she have no care for cancer. So where all of a sudden did they get enough information to diagnose her with stage 4 colon cancer from the emergency room? So from my knowledge, why you need to take out a part of me to diagnose me? Y'all already got biopsies from 2010 and last Thursday. What the more you, then we need to put it under a scope. I'm not hearing it. I'm not, no, you know what? I wasn't even thinking about the stage. The person who was with me today thought about what stage y'all's worm is at in my body. I'm not concerned apparently. So no, y'all not taking this, y'all not doing a lumpectomy to get no results. I don't get no damn what stage. You want to put, they ain't even interested in putting on their record. I definitely ain't interested in putting into my records. Period.
It's not to determine the staging, just to finalize it.
Finalize, okay, I don't have no preliminary staging. She did not talk to me about none of that. That's a great question. You glad you brought that up.
Doctor ain't talked about it.
And like you said, I remember half, he'll remember half. So I'm glad you brought that up. And to me, if I hadn't thought of that, was on my mind, oh, she definitely been out here quick. To me, this don't make sense. Because she represents the board of people who make them decisions, and I would have been done talking.
What do you mean that doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense?
How do you know that cancer is treated different, like you said? And even if it's a preliminary, where's my preliminary results? She not giving me all the information she can. That's why I don't mess with them. Where's all the information she can give me?
So this is a lady coming in with my report in the room.
So this is all the information.
Grand Rising, woo woo God, man. Grand Rising.
So this is basically what we would give you. So this is your.
She's reading this now.
Your background. So based on the biopsy, so your breast mass over here, what you felt, and then so that's where your receptors are, and then you remove my old. Yeah, all biopsy covered it.
So they gonna ask,
so right here, this is what we discussing. She's reading this. She done handed it to me because it's mine, and I'm skimming through it. And I see back here on this page, it says from 2010 with the old bite, it says remarks. Hold on. It says post-operative diagnosis, remarks, old biopsy clip, removed during biopsy and is in the specimen. What you mean you remove the clip? Didn't nobody tell me they removed the old clip. And this y'all about to hear it, but this the setup. When I was getting the biopsy, they was like, and I'm gonna have to go on a few. What that thing started for? Yeah, 4. Okay, so I got a minute. So, I got an appointment at 4. I gotta go. So this the scene in the biopsy room back last Thursday. This the scene. I'm in there laid up on the table. They got me all what is it? I want to say peroxide, whatever the hell, lidocaine going in, needle procedure about to, and they was like, when we put this needle in, when we collect the specimen each time the biopsy, you're going to hear a clicking sound. She said, I'm just giving you a heads up, so when you hear it, it don't frighten you. You know you good. You playing. I said, okay. So over here, a lady got she got the MR ultrasound screen stuff going, so I can see my breast, I can see the mass, the dark area, so I'm cool and all that. And when she Gary come in, I can see the needle going in on the screen of the ultrasound, and I turned my head. I couldn't quite fuck with that. So well, something about as they was collecting the specimen, they needed the light off, the light on for some reason. So the lady here that was doing a biopsy told me, well, we're going to have to turn the light on from time to time. So before we turn the light on, we'll let you know. And when we get ready to turn it off, we'll let you know. I'm like, okay. So y'all got all this pre-prep, click sound, scanned and image, the ultrasound. The light's about to go on right now. I'm like, okay. The light on. Okay, we got it. What we need over here. The light's about to go off. I'm like, okay. Lights on, lights off. Signal, notification, notification. Click sound, notification, warning before the click sound. Y'all give me all these warnings and notifications. You couldn't warn and notify or request and ask me if y'all could take the old biopsy clip out or that you were going to take the biopsy clip out. You know what I mean? So now I got another attitude because y'all just taking stuff out of me. You ain't telling me what the hell you taking and where'd you put it. You didn't tell me where you put the old biopsy clip. Yeah, to some from what the energy I'm getting from this conversation, I'm about to finish playing this recording. It was like it's trash. What did you need to know about it for? Bitch, it was in me, it's mine. That's my attitude. So y'all's gonna talk to me. Peace, Nukra. Peace. Talk to me. And then when they got done and my biopsy, they had it to the they had the biopsy to the side. They had the biopsy in the little 5 samples in the cup. And I'm up here like reaching, and the lady was taking it, was looking. I was like, I'm gonna need to see that. Like, man, you got 5 parts of me in here, headed off to a lab. I need to see what you looking at me sideways for. She's like, oh yeah, of course. So back up, bitch. Fuck this mine right now. You get this if I hand it over to you. What the hell wrong with y'all?
I'm thinking I still got both of them in there. Ain't told me nothing. That's the stuff. They like removing stuff and doing stuff, and then I was right there conscious. They could have asked me. That's why I'm not letting nobody else in me. But this right here is disturbing.
Where would you want to keep the old biopsy?
Well, why couldn't they ask me if I was gonna want it or not? Well, they told me everything else. They told me when the lights was going off and on when they was doing the. You know what I mean? Come on.
I get it.
Oh, you got to hear the clip, the stick. You know what I mean? Why I can't.
Not to say, okay, we're gonna remove the old biopsy clip and we're
Yeah.
just a comment.
You know what I mean?
Common
Common courtesy. Yeah.
This is, I think, what we did not have when we spoke. And so, why we did not have that, sometimes it takes a little bit longer to get through.
The paper she was writing on too.
Yeah. I get that.
I'm telling her I need this paper.
So here's where your final diagnosis was. So this is what I'm saying, they give like a preliminary grade 2, but they won't give like a stage. So they leave it up to a surgeon to get a stage. So it is based on how they determine.
So what they're telling me is, if whoever's hearing me is a being that would claim a breast cancer diagnosis, from what these people telling me today, woman, female, you will not receive the information of what stage your cancer is at unless and until you have a lumpectomy or the mastectomy. Until that point, you will not get the stage that your cancer is in. Now, if you happen to get one, according to what they're telling me, they are lying, or the people who gave you your breast cancer stage result is lying. For the record. So now she's telling me the mass is 1.6 centimeters. Now, when I originally talked to her, the information they had gave her was it was 2.5 centimeters. So what she telling me right now is there was nothing in my lymph nodes. The worm has not made a path, the little bridge across through my lymph nodes. If it's in the lymph nodes, that would be stage 2. Is what Nurse Jerry is telling me right now. Shrink and bust, get the fuck out. That's exactly what it's doing. So it's been shrinking on its own. They ain't even got no more tests for me to know what is going on in here. But they ready to jump in and just go cut me. I can't even, it's just so disgusting. They are disgusting. So if it's not in the lymph nodes and it ain't stage 2, then that means it must be stage 1. Preliminarily is what she's telling me. So right now, that's all we discussing.
If it's not in my lymph node, it could be stage 2, it means I'm in stage 1. It's not a 2. The only thing left option is 1.
Okay, moving on.
Your imaging report and
Mammogram report.
the only thing you have is the form that she was in.
Yeah. And the call is the doctor who did that biopsy for the image.
So I'm telling them now, if y'all don't have the images, I'm gonna go ahead and call the doctor who did that did the biopsy, because I need that imagery. I got all the paperwork. Now I need the imagery. Y'all ain't got it. Okay, I'll make sure I get it.
What do you want? What do you want to do with it? Not that I'm not going to do.
Now she asked me what I'm gonna do with the images. Bitch, what the fuck you think? What I'm doing with the image is mine, right? Don't worry about what I'm doing the images.
What do you want to do with it?
It's mine. I want to see what I look like.
It's mine. I want to see what I look like.
Your imaging?
It's not on the paper.
Yeah, it's going to be on. Like, it'll be on a disc.
They put it on a disc. I gotta put it in the computer and look at it. That's fine.
You wanted to take it somewhere to have it to have somebody else look at it.
No, I want to.
So she's like, so what you want it so you can take it somewhere and have somebody else look at it? No, bitch, I want it for me. What I ain't here enough to want something for myself. Bitch, this for me. This for my records, for my bloodline. I need this for me. I ain't think about taking this to no other damn doctor and get no second opinion. Bitch, you done gave me all I need to know. Options, surgery, which includes lumpectomy and or mastectomy. Option 2, medicine. Option 3, radiation. Option 4, chemotherapy. Over here, rejected the options. Now, can I get my scan, my image without y'all in my business? I'm not in here telling y'all shit. And my team, my family assembled, we assembled. They already know the steps I'm taking to take care of myself. Y'all motherfuckers on them enemy lines, I'm not telling y'all shit. This is a war zone. I'm not giving you the damn plan. I'm not giving you the solution. I'm not giving you our battle tactics. This shit is personal to me and my family who got my back. I stand on what I'm doing for myself. Now, you gonna give me these images, and the rest of that shit y'all not giving me. Rejected. Stamped approved.
Well, I want to know they removed that clip. I want it for my record. Because again, it's a lot going on. And they keep all these questions come up about breast history. There's been none but you. You know, and for the HER2, which was the result was that maybe she got the paper.
Here, negative.
Okay. So it's not in the gene.
No, so,
Well, that's another report she said.
yeah, so when we talked about the HER2, that doesn't have anything to do with the genetics of, that's actually the genetic of the actual tumor itself, the actual cancer itself. So that HER2 tells us if there's a specific target treatment for the type of tumor that's growing in your breast. That doesn't tell us anything about genetics that you're going to have.
So again, as I mentioned, when she first called me, there were no HER2 results. Now y'all got HER2 results. HER2 explains the type of breast cancer tumor. Now, did they give me any of that information? No, just a description, definition of what HER2 is. So since y'all got results from me, why ain't nobody discuss none of that with me? But y'all care though, right? That's a negative.
Yeah, the type HER2 is the type of breast cancer tumor.
Okay. And
So-
what's the one for the gene?
That's genetic testing. That is a blood draw.
I don't know if they ain't gonna do that now, because I want their help. You know what I mean? You want to y'all care, I don't care. What do you want me to care for?
So since I done rejected y'all's antics, y'all don't want to help me no further. Just X me off the goddamn list, because as I think Sister Nuke said, y'all, they ain't about to make no kind of money off of me. So just leave me high and dry. Whatever it is I would want, just forget me. I came in with your script. Ain't nothing happening. I'm just going to walk out and leave her here. She can just go home and do what she do. You're right. But in the meantime, there's things I still need. But just X me all the way out the picture. Just, and I'm repeating myself right now. I'm rambling. Here, let me play this bit. And now she asking me, what will I do with the genetic results? Bitch, what you mean? What would y'all do with them? What would y'all do with them? The hell?
I can't know what they want, and I think it's just like partial care. Give me all the care you can give me, just, and then I'll just make it just, but how they treat me, that's all I want to know from them. They ain't a problem with care. They don't care. Well, why I can't get the genetic testing so I can let my grandkids know that it's positive and they can work with me? Yeah, that's the blood draw. Yeah, you know me, I don't care. Not my, everybody down definition interpretation of care. Mine is, this is why I was concerned about the HER2 and the images, because I document. It's in my life, I'm documenting for my grandchildren, and they can carry on and know the history, so when they just paperwork about your parents got with cancer and stuff, they can look at it.
Yeah, so right now I'm like, and you know what, the initial paperwork where I was putting all my information at, it's still sitting over here on the counter next to me. It wasn't until the end of the damn appointment that I was like, here, ain't they supposed to have it? It's so important. My initial patient intake paperwork was still in the room with me. But like I'm telling her now, when we fill out this paperwork, when we come to the doctor, they want to know your mother history, your dad, your mother's medical background, your dad's medical background, and through the ranks, the family. And like I done told them, I didn't check with my family. There is no breast cancer across the lines nowhere. I would be the first. If it's gonna be a case, I'm documenting it. I need my grandchildren and them. I need everybody after me to know. It's documented. They can see it. It's hard copy. They ain't gotta go call an auntie and ask an auntie if anybody's had whatever. They ain't gotta go call an uncle or wonder. They ain't gotta wonder. It's documented, hard copy. So I need my stuff. Then they ain't gotta wonder what happened with Tisha Nicole. Everything right here for the record.
It's a lost for words. I don't remember somebody to stand up and talk to me. Look.
Yeah, come like they ain't said talk to me about none of this. They the doctor. The other one was a plastic surgeon, and it take the nurse to talk to me. With the plastic surgeon, he ran out before he started slobbering on himself because he didn't know what else to say to me with his little anxious ass, uncomfortable self. And then the doctor, she was just like, "Oh, not following suit, I'm out." The nurse, the one sitting here taking the time to talk to me and answer all my questions. And I really told her at some point, you need to be a doctor. You need a damn promotion. We need to take you out to lunch today? Because I heard her stomach growling. Girl, you not bothering me. You answering my questions. You hearing me. I'm cool with you.
I'm not going to hurry up and sign up or I'll be able to take off this. No.
I said the doctor can't do it. She just ain't built like that. The doctor's about procedure. I'm about procedure too, but I'm a different kind of discipline. Y'all not going to stage me, line me up, poke me, jab me, this me, that me. Y'all not going to do this to me.
Okay. Look that up. If that is something that you are interested in knowing more about, I can get you back in.
So right now we talking, she mentioned from my paperwork, because she's going over my paperwork with me. The doctor ain't do that. The doctor jumped her ass off the assembly line, which she thought was an assembly line. She was like, oh, She felt out of pocket. She was like, "Oh, this is not the assembly line. This lady's not on the assembly. Let me go find where the assembly line is at, so I can go do my checklist." She left me, and so this lady's going over my paperwork with me. So right now, what she's discussing is the option to decrease the estrogen in my body, and she's suggesting the oral medication, and it's called tamoxifen. It's spelled. I'm reading her handwriting. It's kind of like doctor handwriting. It's TAMOXIFEN, and it's an anti-estrogen oral therapy. And I would meet with the oncologist. It takes 3 weeks to meet with them, and et cetera, et cetera.
And a medical oncologist, a medical oncologist would be the one who would prescribe that.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
But,
I gotta see her.
no,
I told her I don't see that doctor no more though.
The oncologist is on my notes at home. My interest.
and you can possibly have them talk to you about which one they would do, what the benefits would be,
Mm-hmm.
and all there needs to be some kind of treatment
Mm-hmm.
without surgery.
And how long, what their schedule look like?
And we got about 3 weeks.
And if it's such a priority, why I gotta wait 2 weeks for this appointment, 3 weeks for that appointment? I mean,
Well, it's not like it's gonna take off and grow in the next couple of weeks. I'm talking about like months, years, but it will eventually spread.
But not next week. I people go to emergency room with immediate care.
So right now, the nurse Jerry is telling me the worm will eventually spread. The helminth worm, the acidosis, the parasite will eventually spread.
This ain't no emergency.
As a response to why does it take 3 weeks to get appointments if it's such urgency? If y'all so concerned about me dying, if you're so concerned about me getting treatment, if you're so concerned about me leaving out of here today without being on y'all's terms, why I gotta wait 3 weeks for the next appointment? Why I gotta wait 2 weeks for that appointment? Oh, well, it's not going to spread in the next month. It's going to take months or even years to spread and become deadly. And girl, bye.
Y'all don't feel like
It's not.
It's not.
No, it's not.
Well, they gonna hurry and get me inserted. Hurry and all, you gonna slow down.
And I think the only reason is that is to so that we catch it as soon as possible. Yeah. You know what I mean? Until it becomes. You never know how fast those things are going to grow. Now, is it going to double in size and spread your lymph nodes by next week? No. Highly unlikely.
In 3 weeks? No.
Yeah.
Highly unlikely. So what role is this option right now?
Okay.
That's option good.
How about you let me, you go home and let me work on getting an appointment, because sometimes I get as frustrated.
And then they're on my blood pressure. Right? I appreciate you. I'm telling you.
However, I have to check your blood pressure.
That's cool.
And I told them that I would do it so that they may push your blood pressure.
Oh, it's still high. It ain't that high. But it's still high.
Did they do both ends or just one?
Now, I can feel me. I know me well enough to when I say what I say, I mean what I say. She's letting me know she going to retake my blood pressure. I'm like, it's cool. I'm cool with all that. But it ain't as high as it was. And it wasn't. When she retook it, it went from 199 over 145 initially to 172 over 110. And when she retook it, and like I told her, and when I walk out this door and continue my everyday life, it's going to be lower than what your reading is.
Did they do that?
That is frustrating.
I'm gonna go get
I don't like how they squeeze on me.
I'm gonna go get the stethoscope.
Sometimes I can feel that fabric just cutting in. This is so irritating.
Yeah, sometimes it leaves street parts on your arm too.
You know what I mean? They just treat everybody like I'm not doing everybody else. They don't treat me like everybody else.
Sometimes it's get together.
18 years.
So here, can you move forward for that for me? See if it's so much here on the end. So that's basically the thing. But for me though, the whole disbelief of the event, I'm like, y'all is like M Town said, I'm already addressing everything they so-called informing me of, and to hear like real time see them coming at me with this BS, I'm like, Y'all, it's like reading a script. I don't even know how to say it. It was just like y'all is really playing this out real time in front of me. That's why I had to record it. Cause I'm like, I need the people to see what goes on in these rooms when they be trying to come at you and attack you. Yeah, the blood pressure is fine. That's why it was lower as the day went as the visit went on. And so when I left out of there, I got dressed and left out, and the lady nurse Jerry walked me down to the exit area, and we were talking, and she was like asking me what I do for a living, and I told her, and I could see because at one point she talked about, well, oh yeah, I can tell how intelligent you are, and you got your document, you blah blah. Yeah, I'm a horse of a different color. Don't play with me. So I'm telling her what I do, and I could see this glow come, like this oh moment come over her, and she's like, oh yeah, she is different. Yeah, bitch, I'm not about to come in here and let y'all bog me down with no bullshit and die on y'all goddamn table. Kiss my ass. I'm a different breed. Don't play with me. And then she was talking to me about my blood pressure. She was talking to me about the cancer. I told her, you know what? I done wrote down on here on this paperwork these three C-sections, the two biopsies, the knee surgery, and the hysterectomy. I done almost filled up every line. I would need like the back of y'all's paper to continue if messing with y'all, and or I would need to an additional piece of paper when I would go to the doctor from here on out to write the amount of surgeries I done had. I told her, y'all, nobody is cutting on me no more. So for this I'm doing for this record too, in case my children or somebody need to play for the doctor in my stead, I'm not doing I don't consent to no cuts, no surgeries on this avatar, my body, no more. I've had enough surgeries. I've had enough. Y'all not cutting on me. No more. I told her in my next breath I would leave here before I let somebody cut on me again. In my next breath I would leave here before I let somebody give me some damn high blood pressure medication. I'm ready to go as I am. So removing all this, no, I'm keeping all of this with me. When I go, all this gonna be with me. Get away from me. I'm not doing it. And they talking about, well, one what ain't gotta be, you know what, back in the day when I had when no not the knowledge I have today, and I got each one of them C-sections, I now have the knowledge that the C-section was not necessary. Back in the day when I got the hysterectomy, I did not have the knowledge that the hysterectomy I know today was not necessary. One day it's going to be an overall census of knowledge that, hey, that lumpectomy wasn't necessary. Hey, that mastectomy wasn't necessary. That chemo wasn't necessary. That radiation wasn't necessary. Mustard gas treatments, not necessary. People dying from the treatment of cancer, not the cancer itself, was not necessary. You want to talk about you concerned about my longevity. Bitch, I'm eternal. Don't concern yourself with my longevity. I am eternal. The hell you talking about? I ain't cooking with trying to play. Who was talking about scare tactics and want to use my grandkids against me? Well, you want to be here for your grandkids. And I told her, you know what? I learned a long time ago when my first grandchild came on the scene. I would want to see my grandchild grow up, see what their accomplishments are. But when we grown, we start having babies. So then I would want to see what my great grandkids look like, what their accomplishments are. And as they are grown, they would be having babies. I learned a long time ago. Everything I thought was thinking in that moment I would want to be here to see. it ain't enough length of time available for this avatar to be here to see my great great grands grow up and have their children. So in that moment on that day when I realized that, I let go the attachment of wanting to be here to see my grandchildren live their days out. I am here for the length of time I am here. Shout out Soul Nation Expo. Yes, healing and raising up of people through nation building, truth, wisdom, knowledge, and community. Ramesh Hebka, Soul Nation Expo. Next September 2023. Next September. Not this next. Atlanta. We in there. Now, because of my concern and care for my grandchildren, that's why I'm documenting things. That's why I'm living and leaving these videos for them. So this is their knowledge of this is them knowing I care for them. I care enough to document. I care enough for what some people would say to be the sacrifice. I care enough to share my story. Don't nobody never tell my grandchildren, my great grandchildren, I didn't care. If I ain't here tomorrow, I told her I can go out here and get hit by a car. You worry about some damn longevity, and me seeing is the event that happened with me getting hit by that car concerned about me being here for my grandchildren? No, nigga. So you ain't about to scare tactic me tramp back the fuck up off of me. Me and my grandchildren, we straight. My great grandchildren, we straight. My great great, my great great great, my bloodline, me, we straight. We eternal. You're not gonna come to me with no longevity scare tactic and use my grandchildren in my face, bitch. Somebody need to be glad I slapped that bitch across her damn face in that moment. Don't use my grandchildren as no weapon against me, because I will form up and rear up on your ass real quick up in here. In that moment, I was being protected in my space, because I'm telling you right now, I'm unleashing this, and I'm in a safe space right now. I'm in a space where I ain't concerned about nobody rolling up on me because I done slapped this bitch across to the next goddamn room. Don't talk to me, not never, about my grandchildren. And because I ain't taking y'all's poisons, I don't care about my grandchildren. Bitch, you do not know me. And from conversation to me questioning her, she ain't got no grandchildren. Her bloodline ain't even extended, bitch. So you need to go somewhere and worry about your damn longevity. Don't creep your ass across this line, because I'm your enemy. Because you my enemy. And you my grandchildren's enemy, and all the rest of those that come after me and those that was before me. You not crossing this line. Period. Is there something else on they need to share? Okay, so I'm done sharing that. I'm also recording this because I know from my knowledge of when going through my college years, and I forget what the thing is called, but the more so, and I've explained this on a broadcast before, when you retell a story, you relive that moment. So I already went through the moment. I talked about it and thought about it on the way, like, what the fuck? I'm resharing it now, reliving what the fuck. I got two of my children concerned about how the appointment with Anna. I got family concern. I'm not about to repeat myself to 50, 20 family members or nobody else. As I already told a few of them, I'm about to go live on Facebook. And then I'm going to upload it to YouTube. I don't have no more conversations about this shit after this today. I'm moving on, continuing my life as I have before this appointment today. And I'm going to stay in the company and mindset of where M-Town Vet supports me to be, where Nuke Ra supports me to be, where Nuke Abhasa Marut promotes me to be, supports me to be, where my sister Sharp Bay supports and promotes me to be, and Woo Woo, my brother Woo Woo, God man, I appreciate your support and efforts in promoting where I be. And this ain't no salute. I guess it's a salute because I'm pointing to my head. And some people, as I extend me, look like a salute. Salute to Kathleen Williams. Salute to all of y'all. I appreciate you. Those of you who will watch this feedback playback on YouTube, I salute all of y'all that support me and support mine. Because I, in turn, as I continue to do, I'll continue to support and y'all like I have doing. If I know and it's a situation, I continue to support you. Salute to all of y'all. Zero fucks given. And I'm out this piece. Peace and love. I love y'all. I look forward to seeing y'all the next time. I got a formal presentation. I swear I got receipts from events and things, not from life events with this diagnosis type related event. To me, everything's an event. So I got things to help instead of ranting and sharing with y'all what a real life doctor's office visit might look like. I'm coming to the platform real soon with ways to take care of and eliminate that parasite. Deworming, ways to eat and take care of yourself through herbs and rest and no stress. None of this shit. You got your blood pressure high because the worm feeds off of the stress. The worm feeds off of the fear. And then you go to the doctor's office and they look on the screen, they want to call it cancer. Now they done start naming worms. Again, in my t-shirt and no panties on video, I shared, depending on where the worm is at, they categorize it according to where it's sitting at in your body. The worm is a biological weapon. This is biological warfare. I'm militant in more than one ways. They want to come, they want to the playing field attacking me physically. Oh, it's time. It's on. Do I? Ooh, ooh, God, man, I see you. I appreciate y'all. Peace and love to you all. Wellness, everybody's day. Not only what I'm extending, but definitely embrace what you know. Peace and wholeness and all of what you know to all of you. Peace.